acceptance is so important when you realize that the people closest to you have been actually preying on your downfall. To realize that the people seemingly rooting for you in your face and cheering you on behind your back are actually just making fun of you, making jokes, name calling, etc., and coming up and making elaborate plans to try to trigger emotions out of you, to only bother you further in order to enhance their own sense of self and enhance their ego. And there is no truth that you will ever get, which is why radical acceptance is so important. Accepting what you are feeling and what you're experiencing as reality, and that the rest is all noise. To not seek for further answers or clarity because you know that you'll never actually get them. Just to accept that this is the reality, as unfortunate as it may be. I think when you leave narcissistic relationships, it's so important to do an inventory of the circle around you and really reflect and think on how everyone's behaviors impact you, and are they similar to the patterns that you've experienced before in your relationships. Oftentimes, if you've been through a lifetime of abuse, you're very blind to those around you and their negative behaviors or their toxic coping mechanisms or their projections onto you, whatever it may be. It's far too easy to be blind to it than when you do an inventory. I was very naive to believing that those closest to me truly had my best interests at heart, and really, I believed what they said to be the truth, not thinking that, there would be any malicious or other intentions. And it's just radically accepting that not everyone has the same heart or same intentions as you, and just accepting that as the reality, but also holding on to the fact that you have that type of intention and that there are others like you out there. It's just you haven't met them yet. And accepting these truths is not easy, and it's actually very painful and hard to do. And radical acceptance to me isn't about just forgetting and forgiving. I only ever forgive for myself and those past versions of myself in order for me to move on and heal. I never forgive for others' sake. I forgive for my own and on my own time, and when and if I feel called to. But the radical acceptance is the key to starting that path. But I never forget once someone disrespects me and I've awoken to this disrespect and that disrespectful sinking feeling that I know all too well. It's over, it's done, access denied for forever. Radical acceptance though, come on in. You're welcome, baby.